We started with 5,000 volume per month. We went to now 1 to 2 million per month. Having your money frozen out of nowhere, and we've already done the work.
JPMorgan processes more than 3 trillion in a day. In Kenya, you need more than $300,000 to just get started and get the license that allows you to collect users' funds.
When we started HuruPay, we had never met the three of us
physically.
We were only earning like each around $250, $300 a month. We were surviving on that.
You also have access to the same financial structure as Barack Obama.
Okay, guys, welcome to this new Unlimited Scaling podcast. Today, I'm with some co-founders of HuruPay, a banking/financial solution. I'm super excited today to ask questions about banking, processing, how to collect funds, how to transfer funds, and all that topics. I think it could be super helpful for you ecom entrepreneurs. And we're going to share some funny story related to getting blocked by banks or getting issues transferring money and things like that. I think it's going to be cool. It's going to be fun. And we're going to share some great value regarding banking. Maybe, guys, you can introduce HuruPay, how much volume you guys already processed. And we're going to talk about your story and everything, like how we actually open the bank. So, guys, let's get started.
Hello, everyone. My name is Alan Okoth. I'm a co-founder at HuruPay, currently a chief product officer. So we started HuruPay in 2023, basically as a P2P financial app. Okay. But then last year we pivoted to being stablecoin Neobank. And ever since we've done more than 70 million in transaction volume. And this involves helping freelancers receive money from the US, EU, UK, Singapore, Australia.
Amazing.
And in the last 12 months, we've also onboarded more than 50,000 users. And we have exciting things on the way. Most of these products are informed by our own experiences. So we are able to use these experiences to build a solution that reflects users' needs.
Amazing. What is P2P? I don't think people will understand.
You know these terminologies in fintechs.
Yeah.
Basically, the idea of instead of me relying on a bank to send you money, just sending you money directly to people to peer-to-peer.
Peer-to-peer.
Exactly.
What's the difference? Like, how would the user see something different? At the end of the day, he just wants the money moving, right?
P2P basically is that when we started, we started as P2P. Mm-hmm. Because of the different banking layers that are needed to operate as a fintech.
There are many rules before you can actually be able to open like your financial solution or whatever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But later on, we knew that getting license is a critical if we are able to onboard more users and get trust from the community.
I see.
And so we had to go out of that, and now we're working with license partners in all these regions.
We're going to talk about licenses. I have many questions because I don't understand stuff, and I think my audience don't understand either. So you're going to develop that topics later on. Can you introduce yourself, James?
Yeah. Thank you for having us, Mus. James Mugambi here, COO, Chief Operations Officer at HuruPay. Yeah, so as Alan said, we are a fast-growing neobank.
Amazing.
And we help businesses and remote workers in emerging markets access USD, Euro, GBP, AUD, IDR, Filipino
Bro, that's
pesos.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So you're helping like Africa actually getting like Euro accounts, USD accounts.
Exactly.
GBP, that's insane. That's the problem I'm trying to fix every day.
Yeah, we all know we started as freelancers. It was just such problems we were experiencing, having your money frozen out of nowhere, and you've already done the work. Having your money take 3 days to come, having your money incur up to 10% fees, and you can't do anything about it. So
using brokers and whatever shit, and then broker maybe scam you 1 month of your of your salary.
Exactly, all these realities. Yeah. So when we pivoted, we realized the power of blockchain through stablecoins, coupled with the traditional banking rails, USD, Euro, GBP, all that.
Okay.
So how can we bring them together in one ecosystem to make the payment experience easier for the average remote worker or business in emerging market?
I see.
So we also serve a lot of US businesses that pay their remote workers in Indonesia, Philippines,
Ah.
Kenya, Nigeria, Ghana. We make the whole process seamless for them.
But is it like through USD directly to their local currencies, or is it with crypto? Like, how does that work? Because it's a mix of both, or
Yeah, it's a mix of both. So that's the sweet part. Your client in the US pays you in USD via wire SEH.
okay.
You don't need to worry about receiving USD and having to go to a forex bureau to exchange at a very bad rate. We convert the funds for you to USDC or USDT,
Okay.
and we deposit it in your wallet address. The sweet thing about it is that the wallet address is self-custodial. For the non-crypto people, self-custodial means basically you have your private keys and no one can take the money from your wallet except you, which means you can easily export your wallet to another area to off-ramp, maybe through P2P. Or we also provide you with the off-ramping rails for most of the countries we operate, over 70 countries.
I have a staff. He want to get paid from US ACH method. He get paid, and then how he moved the money to his local currency. Let's say in Kenya, for example.
Yeah.
How he get the shillings?
So basically, once you've received USD, we settle your account in USDC, right?
Okay.
The stable coin.
Okay.
That's easier. You can use it anywhere in the world, right?
Yeah, of course.
Now, on the HuruPay app, we have a feature where you can just withdraw directly to your M-Pesa or bank. That also applies
to
to
local bank. Yeah, M-Pesa. It's like the local wallet, like
It's-
Alipay in China
or
or
GoPay in Indonesia.
GoPay in Indonesia. Exactly. Yeah.
So once you receive the funds, we have APIs that can enable you to withdraw direct to your M-Pesa or bank account.
And then
In
you can use the
Indonesia, you can withdraw directly to any bank in Indonesia, and also your GoPay, OVO Pay, whichever linkaja, any wallet you have here.
People are not from Indonesia here, bro.
Yeah.
They're all around the world. Like they don't even know. I think they know like the audience. Mostly the audience is like Europe, US, and like West countries. Countries.
Okay.
It's entrepreneurs. They have e-commerce businesses. They have agencies, and they're scaling their advertising.
Cool.
At some point.
For those kind of people as well, we have a crypto withdrawal option. Once you receive the USDC, as I said, your wallet is self-custodial.
Okay.
So what that means, you have your own private keys. You can just get them in the app.
Okay.
And once your funds arrive on the wallet,
Yeah.
we can't freeze them.
Yeah.
We can't hold them, or we can't do anything to them. You have
So that's for people that want to collect crypto.
Exactly.
I see. The guys that collect crypto usually, it depends like what kind of businesses, but need to see also like what is allowed, what is not allowed. Because I know in the affiliate industry, usually if they get payouts in crypto, maybe it's for like some kind of affiliate or lead gen or some kind of industries that more gray industries. I think most of the guys in the audience is more like collecting euros, collecting USD, but we can get into that like in a bit. We met together last week. We were hosting like an event. It was like for agency owners, and you guys were there. I was like, what the fuck? All of the guys were agency people, and we had like two founders of their own like bank. How we call it? Like bank or fintech? How we should call it? What's the real way to call it?
The correct
Official.
word is Neobank.
Okay.
It's like a new generation kind of bank.
Okay.
Not the traditional sense of bank, but more digitally accessible.
Yeah.
And also it's kind of borderless because you can use your HuruPay app anywhere in the world.
Let's get into like how you guys started, because I think the audience is super curious, like how we create a neobank. Like I have no idea how I can open a neobank. So I'm curious, like if you can guide you through like what's the story behind it. You said before you started with P2P. How do we even start with P2P and then get to being like a neobank? Like if you can get like a game plan, like or an easy explanation, if possible, it would be amazing.
To sum it up, or to just make it brief, I met Philip back in 2020.
So Philip, I guess the founder.
Yeah, he's the CEO.
Okay.
He's based in San Francisco.
Okay.
So yeah, it's Philip, Alan, and I.
But
who
originally
started.
from Kenya as well, right?
Yeah. We are all Kenyans.
Lovely.
Yeah. So I met him. We were working on waste management and automated hand washing systems during the COVID period. It was an AI-enabled system.
Okay.
Long
In what
before.
in what industry? In banking or?
No. In hardware engineering.
Okay.
You see, when you go to toilets and you just put your hand and the water automatically
Things
comes
like
out.
that. Like okay.
Before that was in place, so
Okay.
Philip was working on
A company
an
doing that.
innovation for that.
I
in
see.
Kenya. That's how I met him. Because for me, I was working in the waste management space.
Okay.
Yeah, so we came to just collaborate, but it was for a short while. He later moves to Ghana to study.
Okay.
I later joined an accelerator working as an entrepreneur in residence, right?
Okay.
And then he reaches out to me that he has this idea around
Payments.
moving money across borders because he was struggling
Collecting money.
sending money from Ghana to Kenya. He was studying in Ghana.
I see.
I was in Kenya.
Okay.
So that's how we just came up with the concept around moving money using stablecoins.
So just to give some context, like let's say before, like how you move money in Africa, in that part of Africa, or as you say, Austral Africa, I don't know how we call that part.
West Africa to East Africa.
Yeah. What's the usual route that people do and how you?
Before, there used to be two main methods. Banks. They were just going
Western Union or?
Yeah, there's Western Union, but there's still also funding banks, right? So you have to go to the bank, deposit money, and say I want it sent to someone else.
Okay.
And that can take up to 3 days.
I see.
Sometimes, Yeah,
Okay.
especially because banks, they have to do
Yeah,
checks.
of course.
You have to fill some forms.
What about the fees? So first it takes time, and does it cost money as well? Or?
Yeah, the fees are relatively high at around 6 to up to 15% for some.
Wow,
Yeah,
6 to 15%.
It's crazy.
It's insane.
The second method also more expensive because not everyone can access the banking system is what we call hawala.
Okay.
Basically, you have someone in Ghana and he has a contact in the other country.
Like a broker at some point.
Like a broker. You give this broker money here.
And
Once he receives, he instructs someone to send to your recipient.
I got it.
These ones also take even sometimes up to 20% of the fee because of the convenience they give you. So it's crazy.
Insane.
And in the early days, there are also some few fintech players. So but since the options were few, they used to be quite expensive. When we came, we started as P2P, but now coming back, Philip and I now have this concept. We need now an extra talented developer to do this. So Philip enlists for a blockchain development course, and it is at that course he meets Alan.
Okay.
Who happened to be like the best student during that bootcamp.
The best guy guy too. So you had the idea first, and then like nothing, like you cannot implement it, or you had a little bit.
It will take us months because we weren't that good at the moment. Just look at some too naive young people who were starting out, and
I was in the startup game.
Yeah, we were thinking you can conquer the world, right?
Yeah.
And then the reality hits you, like
of course.
It takes to build a full app. What it takes to build partnerships is crazy, quite crazy.
So you think it's mandatory to have like some kind of business partner that is a tech guy, right? It's part of the game, right?
Having a cracked developer or a tech guy cuts your development time. Like an app that will take you even up to 6 months to build. Can take you 2 months.
Amazing.
If they are so good at what they do.
Do you know like some friends or competitors that make it work without having someone like Alan?
Very hard.
Very hard. Very few, right?
I have to say we were lucky
to meet him and to collaborate all together.
And also our current CTO and the development team. We have a very strong engineering
so it's not
team.
Alan now.
Alan.
So there is a new CTO now.
Exactly. So right now, Alan and I travel a lot trying to do growth, As a founder, it reaches a point you have to just now leave your baby to someone else and do the things that matter, right? You,
The gross.
you can't be involved in the day-to-day of
Yeah,
your,
of course.
because you have to find clients. Yeah.
Yeah,
As
do
the face of the
partnerships.
company. Yeah, exactly. So that's what Alan and I and Philip do nowadays. So we have a very strong team on ground who
So,
can now take care of the product.
so you had the idea, you want to transfer funds, you meet Alan. At that time, he was the guy making it happen, making it starting with use P2P, right?
Yep.
So what's the stage to go from 0 to 1? From like there is no money that can be moved to the first money being moved.
So it takes us about 3 months. We build the first app. Now you remember we were saying we started P2P, just like the existing people, and then try to be cheaper. We build the trust. We build a small community of people using us. We start making money. Now we realize, wow, something happens when you start a venture and it starts generating income. Something clicks in your mind like, wow, this can be big. People are paying me for this, We now build out the app, basically automating the entire P2P process. And now it helps us now even onboard more people. But at a point, we realized that it wasn't quite scalable because the traditional remittance business was quite saturated. A lot of players in that, What I mean by saturated, there are way many players such that you can't stand out easily. And you can't even make good money.
You mean like players like what, like Wise or things like that, or?
Yeah, we're talking Wise, but in Africa, for instance, there are over
a lot of
10,000 fintechs.
Yeah.
And I can even say maybe more.
10,000 fintechs.
Founders are coming up every day, and they're building in the fintech is so attractive because it's moving money. So
I see.
Fintech is like one of the easiest business models.
I don't even. So you're saying that there is 10,000 companies that are trying to open like financial solutions.
Just go to Google and search fintechs in Africa alone. We are not even talking Asia, Africa.
But
alone.
like, how come the entrepreneurs don't have any solution to like process money and move funds? And let's get to that after. But like, guys, let's start with from the first step. So how we move from 0 to 1? Like how you start from, okay, now I can send money. What is it like? You need to use some tools, or how does it work? Like to actually transfer the funds. You said first it was P2P, but like how exactly? Like if someone wants to start a bank, what would be his next steps? His first steps?
If someone wants to start a Neobank.
Yeah, like all those 10,000 fintech guy. Like how do you do that?
Basically, you have to build out the partnerships. Go to the bank. You have to do the hard work. Talk to key players, The regulator has to be aware. So, of course, you register the company, stay compliant. Okay. Now it's time for you
So you register a company.
Exactly.
You go see a regulator. What is a regulator?
A regulator
like what? Like
will
Bank
be
of
like,
Kenya? Bank of... Is that a regulator?
Yeah, someone like the central bank,
Okay, someone like the central bank. How can he even like... let you say hi to him? Like, who are you? Like, let's say you're a beginner, you just get started. Like, how people do?
You have to put in the work whereby you have to build out the partnerships. That's what I'm saying, By partnerships is country A, you have someone who can help you do collections. Country B, you have someone who can help you do payouts.
Okay.
Right? Now put it together all in one system.
So you need some specific companies for collections and payout.
Yeah.
And then you connect those together so the service can work. Something like that.
Exactly. It's that simple, actually.
Not necessarily simple.
The tough part is in putting in the work. I'm just trying to say the roadmap have partnerships in place. When you start, you can't afford a lot of things. So it's better off to have partnerships that can help you achieve the goal faster.
Trust is key as long as you're touching people's money.
Okay.
We have 8 billion people in the whole world, sending like more than 80 billion in a day. Like JPMorgan processes more than 3 trillion in a day.
Yeah. How much? 3 trillion a day?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
and
insane.
so you can imagine you're handling people's funds and people have to trust you. They have worked so hard for this money.
Yeah, of course.
They have to trust you.
Of course.
So that's why regulators exist, to ensure that people that touch this money can handle this money in a good way. And also, they do not want, let's say, gamblers terrorism. To be
Yeah,
funded,
whatever. Anything
via-
that is fraud, that is
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Of course, of course.
So they have come up with rules and regulation on
Yeah.
how the players that touch users' funds
Have to operate.
have to operate.
Uh,
So when you start as a fintech, let's say you just want to start a company that holds money, there are guidelines that are going to guide you on how you're going to operate.
I see.
And data is expensive, very expensive.
Okay, tell us more. That's interesting.
For example, in Kenya, you need more than $300,000 to just get started and get the license that allows you to collect users' funds.
Yeah, that's like a bank license to hold for people funds. I mean, like.
That's the fintech. Banking
Yeah.
is different.
Yeah, it's even another level. I
Banking
guess.
is way more.
Yeah.
So
That's crazy. So, like, how you get that funds to get started? Like,
yeah, it's part of the process. So, for example, now in Kenya, remember you're a small economy, just in Africa, not on the global stage.
yeah.
So in the US, definitely the amount of money required is a lot.
Yeah, probably like 2-3 millions or.
And then you also need to, US is a little bit different. Which state that you are present in, you need to get a license. So to get a license, you can get a license in Florida, but you also need to get a license in New
whatever.
York,
Yeah.
in all those states, which is quite a hurdle and expensive. So if you don't have that money for those licenses, then you need to work with someone who's licensed. We have these people who provide the infrastructure.
And then you lend from them. So those guys have the license, and then you rent from them, so you can use it for yourself, something like that.
Yeah. Same way in this town, there's someone with podcast tools. He has the camera.
You know, it looks simple for you guys, but like all my community, we focus doing like the e-commerce stuff, running the online business. And at the end of the day, we just want the solution to work.
Yeah.
But like what's behind it, bro, like we have no idea.
Yeah.
That's why we're here, like also to have like to educate as well, and so people can understand better.
So let's say, for example, to be able to collect funds from your users, you need, your users are paying with cards. Who are the company behind the cards? There's Visa, there's MasterCard, and then there's Stripe built on top of that. So they all provide infrastructure for that.
So you need to connect the things together with whoever gives you the ability to collect funds, for example.
Yeah.
This is the guy that give me the right to collect funds. Talk to, like, we make the route between you, and then you can see that guy and see that the funds is there, things like that.
Yeah, and also for cards is a little bit extra serious because you're providing your card numbers to these e-commerce sites. These extra rules are called PCI, whereby you should have the security mechanisms in place to ensure that
it's not fraud.
but these numbers are secure because you're giving the that 16-digit number.
Yeah.
And then
if people have them, they can take your money, right?
And then is it CVC?
Yeah, CVV.
Yeah. You're giving all that, and then it's stored somewhere. If someone accesses that, then they'll be able to use your card.
Yeah.
Yep. So there are those data protection regulation that you need to apply.
Yeah, so there's 3DS and all that stuff that protect and get verification on your phone, OTPs and all that. So how you find those partners that can do this and that? You search on Google, or you go somewhere, or like the guy to collect funds, the guy to send fund here, the guy to send fund there.
So what I can say is that for you to build a product, first thing first, you need to understand your user. Once you understand their user and their needs, then you're able to build a product that complements their needs.
Okay.
And so it's from that insight that you know which partner to look for. For example, if your customer need a way of collecting money through cards, then you go to a partner who facilitate cards.
Yeah.
And the good thing, you're in e-commerce and you're in ads. So you know things about SEO, you know things about ads.
Yeah.
So this platform that's providing this banking infrastructure, they're also doing that. So when I go and search for a new partner, I search enable collection in the US. And then they'll appear in my first page of Google.
I see.
And then I'll click on them. And then I'll book a slot. Then I'll have a partnership meeting with them. Then we'll discuss commercials. And then I'll loop my guys in, the integrators. And then we'll integrate, test. If it works, we have a deal.
Okay, see, but there are like, I guess, like rules or minimum that they want? I mean, rules, we talked about it before, but maybe like they want, okay, we can work with you, but you need to process that much.
Mhm.
Is this something that you guys have with like partners?
That part is the toughest, honestly,
Uh.
for most fintechs. Yeah, most of the partners require you to have some minimum kind of payment
Yeah.
every month, of course, and there is also some upfront fees involved. There is also some setup fees involved. The thing is, when you're an early stage fintech, what happens is there are some organizations that subsidize it for you.
Mhm.
But then again, there's only so much they can subsidize. And so in that sense, you have to first have demand for the product.
The more you have demand, the
You-
more you
you-
can,
you
the more you
can't-
have negotiating
Yeah,
power.
you can't say that just because someone else is doing it, you will just go and get, because
I see.
once you sign up for it and you end up not having customers, you still have to pay a fee monthly. Get demand first, then build out the feature.
So I'm curious about you guys when you started,
Mhm.
how you make your first money, how you make the solution to work, because did you have to invest your personal funds first, or if you can tell us more about that, because now we see that money is very important. You use someone else's license
Yeah.
to maybe one day have the money to get your own
To get
license.
your own, yeah. When we started, we bootstrapped for a while, but yeah, we didn't also have a lot of needs. You know, as founders, sometimes you're really like even starved to just get things going, you know. So yeah, when even Alan came on board, right, when we were starting out, we weren't even earning anything. But now at the point where we were doing P2P and we got our first product live, we got a few paying customers. That's what kept us going. It was funny story because we were only earning like each around $250, $300 a month. We were surviving on that.
After how many months of starting?
That was at around month 6 or 8.
That's
Well,
cool.
Well, I met the team around 2022. And yeah, we negotiated both the equity and everything.
Yeah.
And then the thing about being in this business, you need people who are committed. We were onboarded 2 engineers, but then one dropped out. And I was left as the only engineer. That's how I became the CTO.
Yeah.
And I had to learn on the job to develop the mobile apps, the banking infrastructure, integrate all of it together. And then the assumption that we had was that we'll be able to integrate platform like M-Pesa easily.
So M-Pesa is like the leading Kenyan platform for the
Uh,
wallet.
financial,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's what our assumption. But then to work with M-Pesa, you need to be regulated. So it's not that we ventured into P2P because that's how we wanted to start it. We ventured because that was the only option to start serving our customers' needs. And the good thing that played in our success is that we are decentralized. James was in Kenya. I was living in Rwanda. Philip was living in Ghana. We were in direct contact with our users. We started by serving the college students that Philip was in class with. Also the students that James was in class with.
Yep.
And so when
Love
someone wanted to send money, they'll first send money, let's say from Kenya to Ghana. They'll send money to James. James will send the money to Philip. Then Philip will send the money to the recipient in Ghana. So that's how we grew. The good thing about that is that we were in direct contact with our users.
I see.
So we got lots of ideas on how to iterate on the product, serve them better. We even got to a point whereby we will sponsor events. We grew that volume by listening to users' needs.
How was your business model at that time? You took like a fee or?
Yeah.
Just a simple fee.
Yeah.
And it was as good as just be cheaper than the current
Than the
options.
competitors, the current options. Yeah.
So we just made it a bit cheaper.
Yeah,
And
just
people used it, yeah. People kept coming. People kept referring others. So yeah, it just
So back then you had already like some people to use the license from, some distributors?
No, that's why we had P2P.
That's why
So it was like crypto, or what you mean? Like factually what happens, how the money is transferred?
Yeah, P2P basically, it works on trust. So you can say that it was a workaround, you know? Yeah, so since I'm in Kenya, these people can access me. They trust me.
And your
Philip
friend
in
is there?
Ghana. Yeah.
Then because you trust him, you're like, hey, I
Exactly.
received that money, just pay them that.
Yeah. You see?
That's it.
That's it.
No distributors
And,
can
yeah.
take commission.
Everything was coordinated on our WhatsApp or Telegram groups. And the sweet part of P2P, you don't have to use your own liquidity at most times because the customer gives you money.
Yeah.
And on this other side, you just have like equivalent liquidity that you send out.
I
So,
see.
yeah, it scales
I
faster
got you,
in
I
that
got you.
sense. Yeah. It's just like if you look at crypto P2P platforms like Binance and Bybit.
Trust wallet.
Yeah. The way P2P trade happens. Yeah. So
yeah.
it's something similar.
How many transactions a day you were doing at that time?
In the early days, it was around 10,000 USD per month.
Okay.
Mind you, that's not a lot of money.
But that's cool. Like just 3 friends.
We were pretty
P2P.
young, yeah. So it was big money to us. We were like,
That's
wow.
nice. That's nice.
We thought it was a lot of money until now you learn like
and
big
then-
players are moving crazy money and you're here
Of
happy
course.
with this, So it humbles you. And then now you realize that there's something higher to chase.
That's insane. I would never think that the fintech would have started like that. I have a friend in France, one in Morocco, and
Yeah.
I received the money. Just pay the money.
That's simple.
Yeah.
And then you had the same thing with other countries, or you just started with those 3 first?
Yeah,
Rwanda,
we
Ghana, and
started with
Kenya.
the 3, of course, because we had presence
You guys
there.
trust each other, of
Yeah,
course.
exactly. Now, the next level is what I was telling you. You realize that this market has a lot of players, and
Then you realize
will be limited. Yeah,
I see.
you will be limited.
You saw that there's other guys doing the same.
Exactly.
There is no leverage. There is no edge.
No leverage.
No edge,
your
yeah.
customers are not loyal.
Yeah.
They only use you because you're cheaper. So
Yeah.
if someone cheaper also comes tomorrow,
Yeah.
they move there.
They move there. I see.
Yeah,
I see.
so you realize that you need to have a much more solid
Interesting.
model.
What was the next big move for you guys to move from P2P with friends to being like a real neobank, or what was the next thing you guys did?
Yeah, so we were looking now to grow, and we were trying to think of which is now like a bigger problem we can solve. And that's when like it was just right there in front of our eyes. Freelancers, people who have employers in the US, in Europe.
Yeah.
Usually
serve
receive
them.
payments, yeah.
So how it started? Now you know that issue.
Exactly.
How you
So
get them to move their funds?
this story is we had a video that went quite viral before, yeah.
Okay.
We always talk about it. We invested in one of our co-founders going to San Francisco,
Okay.
the Silicon Valley. Yeah, the whole idea was we learned that it was there was a very vibrant founder community there.
Okay.
It's like, of course, the headquarter of startups,
Of course.
all the great startups are from there. So we sent Philip there.
Okay.
Yeah, we just told him, hey, go there. He actually said, I want to go there and see
So
what will come out of it.
wait, I think we're jumping on the story.
Uh-huh.
So you were friends in the uni transferring money P2P.
Yeah.
From there, you realize there is a need
Mm-hmm.
in the freelance space.
Mm-hmm.
You need to save money to send your co-founder in San
Exactly.
Francisco.
So-
So you did P2P for a while, or did you already solve some for those guys that want those freelance? Did you already did the first step before?
Good question. We relied on the revenue we made. I
Okay.
told you it wasn't that much,
Yeah.
but it was something.
Yeah.
But we were like, at this rate, we will die much quickly,
Yeah.
We need something bigger. So funny fact is that when we started HuruPay, we had never met the 3 of us, Philip, Alan, and
Physically.
Michael. Yeah, we were working fully
That's insane.
from Rwanda, from Kenya, from Ghana.
Yeah.
So we met after a year and a half around.
Yeah?
Yeah, for the first time ever.
2025?
23.
20. Basically, I joined the team in before the company was formed.
Ah.
So working on the idea as a freelancer. But then the company formation was now in 2023 March.
Yeah.
But then we only met for the first time in April 2024.
2024.
I see.
After a year. After incorporation, yeah.
I see.
That was the first time we met in Rwanda, and now like as the 3 co-founders.
Okay.
Before
Never met. Just
I had met Alan, of course. I had met Philip, but not the 3 of us working on HuruPay.
yeah.
It was all,
together.
we had met in other circumstances.
Yeah, I see.
That's relevant because it's funny, building a company online, trusting each
Yeah.
other and
No one goes with the money.
exactly.
Yeah, because in ecom it happens a lot.
It happens a lot. You
People
start
they
with
make a bit
someone,
money and then they take hold and they tell you bye bye.
and they steal your
Yes.
logins and they go with your account.
or they just
so-
transfer the whole funds and they
Yeah.
disappear. This happens.
Yeah.
a lot,
So
yeah.
to your point, we were running out of money. Like the revenue we generated wasn't enough to even cover our living expenses at that point. I was telling you we were just surviving on some $300 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is decent, but then again, sometimes
Yeah.
you need more. But now we took the risk.
Mhm.
We invested in Philip going to San Francisco.
Mhm.
So
How much it cost? Like a few thousands.
Yeah, thousands, of course. He had to book stays there, flights, and everything. So yeah, it cost significant. It was
But At that time, you don't have. So you just P2P at that time. He go there, you just have P2P.
yeah.
no distributors.
That previous model.
No
yeah.
distributors.
The good thing about P2P is that you're able to give the best rates.
Yeah, you give the best
The
rates.
best rates.
So no distributors. You sending your partner in the US,
Yep.
and then
Go figure it out.
go figure it out.
And you
Yeah.
had to drop out of school.
So he dropped out of school
Yeah.
to do that. Yeah.
Okay, everyone here dropped out of school.
Yeah. No.
That's a dropout family.
but it tells you to the risk because he was studying in Ghana and he was like in his third year.
Hmm?
So he gave all that up.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Ah,
So, which means you're going to a new country in the
Uh-huh.
US, very expensive,
Uh-huh.
and you don't know
So
how
how-
it will go.
So how long
It
he
has to
stayed?
work
How many
'cause-
days? And what happened? What happened in the US? Successful or waste of money?
We are here, so what does that tell you?
That tells everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Something worked out, but how?
Things
Bro, you
worked
want
out,
to? When I hear you, I want to go to Silicon Valley. Hey guys, let me open a fintech. What?
Yeah.
I love it.
Within a few weeks of being there, he just met someone at those events there, and that person invested in us.
Just like that, he goes to some
Yeah.
kind like of business events, like the one we guys met.
That random. You just talk to
Just
someone
random?
and they invest. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got our first angel investors that way. There was another angel investor, a very wonderful lady called Tiffany.
Okay.
He also just gave us a pre-seed check as an angel
Okay.
because she believed in Philip. They had interacted before in
So-
a different program.
Just to give an idea, like how much money we're talking about? Is it like multiple six figures? Is it seven figures?
No, angel investments are usually 10K.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you, thank you.
But now, as you know, you have just moved to the US. You can imagine what that means to you.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just move from nothing. How many days? Like few days or a few months or?
Just a few weeks. It was
Few weeks.
like, within a month or two
Okay,
of
okay,
being
okay.
there. So, we...
2 months
Yeah.
from Ghana's to first angel investor and
In San
investing tech.
Francisco, yeah. We used that money well. I have to also say there were a few grants that we won along the way that kept us afloat.
Yeah,
you
all
know.
this P2P
Yeah,
that was
exactly.
printing some money.
Exactly. So that's what we used. But it just wasn't enough to sustain a fintech company. What happened was now this move to the US was the game changer.
When did you get your first like distributors or like what happens after? Like how you get?
Yeah. So now, credit to Philip. He went there. Once we got the few angel checks, he also worked on now getting the partners in the US that
I see.
the banking partners. Yeah. And now this is where Alan can continue with the story. But once we secured a banking partner,
Then it's
how long did it take us to build the new app?
Now this is 2024 December.
December.
okay. So 2 years after all this crazy story, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now that's part of the reason is that also the volumes in intra-Africa are very low.
Very low.
Yeah.
So, but then we see the billions that are coming
That
from
are
the
coming
US,
from
US
US
to
to here.
Europe, US to the rest of the emerging world,
Yeah.
and they're salivating on all of this money. Say, I can get a piece of that. And so, us getting a banking partner in the US was very vital in our success later on. So, 2024 we integrated with a licensed banking partner,
Okay.
and now we were able to give bank accounts to people in the emerging world.
That's
You can
crazy.
imagine,
So you can give personal account with USD details. So it started with that.
with
Exactly.
your name. You can imagine.
Your name, USD. Yeah, that's what like I have in my app.
It's as if you're a US citizen, eh?
Yeah, I onboarded and I have like my personal name with USD account right away after KYC. One day done.
Yeah, I know the frustration of.
So that first partner, you didn't have to pay like a big fee. It's like it's your partner, so it's like because you have your investor, he trusts you and he gives you like monthly fee or something easy to.
There was monthly fee.
Yeah,
Okay, bro.
Yeah,
it's the US, you know.
Yeah, cannot
no exceptions.
Yeah, no exceptions.
But the good thing is the P2P covered some of the expenses.
Exactly.
Yeah, covered some of the expenses.
It's why we appreciate that journey. It really helped shed off some weight.
So once you have that partnership deal, now it's the rush gold, right?
Exactly.
The gold rush. So what happens after like you're able now to let people in Kenya open their own account with USD? What was the rules, the path to get there? Because I guess these partners give you some rules. You cannot just come and everyone can open account or what happens?
In the financial world, there are so many regulations on who and can create a bank account. Do you know Donald Trump?
Who doesn't know?
Barack Obama?
Yeah.
All these great people, they have US bank account. So you can imagine you somewhere in South Africa, Indonesia,
Morocco, Sweden.
Morocco, Hong Kong. You also have access to the same financial structure as Barack Obama. You can transact like a US citizen and you do not have to show up in the bank with paperwork to prove who you are.
Yeah.
Just one link on the mobile phone you download and you're able to do KYC and just like you enjoy the same financial infrastructure as Donald Trump. You don't have to be in the US, but then you can receive money from the US. US is the biggest economy in the world. As an innovator, as a business person, as an entrepreneur, you want a piece of that opportunity. And now with the bank account that we provide you, you get to have a piece of that. The spending power in the US is so huge, as well as in the EU. Now we give you that. So we got into this market of giving people, opening up opportunity for them through the bank accounts. And now the first month we did around 5,000.
Okay.
Which was very low.
Okay.
So we had to pay the monthly minimum.
Yep.
The second month, now that's when things
started
took
to
off. Yeah, like
things
people
open.
now are
So you were
aware that,
focused in Kenyan
I
market
can
at that
access
time?
this.
No.
No, not Kenyan.
all
You
around
have,
the
you
world.
have to go global.
So how you do marketing to get people using HuruPay at that time? And
Telegram groups.
hey,
Also-
you're a freelancer. We have a
Yeah,
solution
find
for you to
freelancer
have
groups,
USD
yeah.
account.
Yeah.
And basically try to resonate, especially with those who have suffered in the hands of PayPal and the rest. you
Oh,
know?
funds
Yeah.
hold in PayPal.
Exactly.
Everyone here has that.
Everyone resonates with that, right?
Everyone with
And we just
funds
tell
hold
them
on
simply,
PayPal,
yeah.
on Stripe, on accounts, account getting blocked. Oh, everyone knows that.
Yeah.
In the
Now
chat.
you don't have to struggle. Now you get a US bank account. Your client in US pays you as if you're in US as well, because it's ACH wire,
Okay.
and you receive your funds.
So at that point, it's like, okay, now we need to get as much client as possible to make sure we can keep our partner.
We had good problems. We had good problems.
Those
with
are very
scaling.
good problems.
How long it takes for you to like set it up and implement it and like to make everything work so people can get the accounts?
Are you talking about the integration?
Yeah, the integration. Yeah, the integration.
The integration took 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it was a different banking partner, completely model from what we were doing. So we had to build a
from
completely
scratch.
new app.
Exactly. Now remember the past app. Scrap that.
Yeah, it was you only or with a team or
By then we had already onboarded another developer who
helped you a lot.
helped us in all that.
Okay.
And is the current CTO.
CTO.
So okay, now Gold Rush trying to get as much users as possible, Telegram groups, people that getting their funds blocked. Are we getting close to today's date?
That's
You mean-
now 2025.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So the whole of 2025 up to now has been just steady
Growth.
growth.
Yeah, growth.
We started with 5,000 volume per month.
Yeah.
Now we are doing 1 to 2 million per month
Amazing.
processed. Yeah,
Amazing. Let's get you guys to 8 figures, 9 figures.
exactly.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Love
so it has been steady growth.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, really grateful for the community.
Yeah.
I think they see the value of HuruPay very well.
Yeah, of course.
That's the key thing. Yeah.
So it was like one investor away, one partner away. in the meantime, have you built new partners to form new solutions?
Yeah.
Now that we understand better how it works, because before doing this podcast, I was understanding almost nothing. Now I get to understand a little bit.
we have learned that the average remote worker freelancer wants to get paid in USD. They receive their funds. Now there's the next part where you want to also spend this money without the hassle of having to do conversions.
Yeah,
blah, blah,
debit
blah.
cards,
So
Apple
now-
Pay.
Exactly. We have added Apple Pay. Yeah, we are adding.
Oh, we can pay? It means I can collect money? Not
There's
yet.
a caveat.
Okay.
The new card feature now will be global. The current Apple Pay only supports US citizens,
Okay.
unfortunately. But the new one that's coming up will be global.
Apple
We
Pay,
can
I can pay
promise that.
anywhere.
Exactly.
In Indonesia,
Yeah.
wherever.
I'll be happy to
Cashback?
just-
Cashback? Maybe?
maybe.
Maybe. We work on that.
I know you requested for cashback, so yeah, we'll
Because
look into it.
people want cashback.
Yeah,
Like,
people want
especially,
cashback.
I mean, if it's freelance, I think it's different.
Yeah.
But if people are big spenders, they want to have like multiple cards and being able to collect a little reward if possible. Yeah.
That's some legit feedback. We'll
Yeah.
definitely add it.
But
yeah.
I mean, it depends of who,
Yeah.
like your audience, what they want, what they need, and things
Exactly.
like that. Did you have like other major partnership that open to new features, maybe euros or things like that?
Yeah, now we can offer Euro and GBP accounts.
Okay.
Yeah, so all that you can also find on HuruPay.
Okay.
Yeah.
With personal and business accounts, yeah.
Yeah. Other features you're talking about. We will now enable you to invest in US stocks for those who are into investment.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, you want
so-
to work on investing?
Exactly. Now you always see like
Or APY, things like that, right?
yeah,
3%, 4% in money just sleeping, things like that, right?
like you've always heard of IPOs, companies like Apple, Netflix, Google, Microsoft, and even some big tech companies
Yeah.
in US that people invest in and get returns or
Yeah,
dividends
stocks, right?
at the
Yeah,
end of
I'm
the
doing.
year.
Yeah.
So we will enable you to do that via HuruPay.
Okay, but is it like I do nothing, just
Yeah,
use on, or I need to
the-
manage it?
yeah,
or?
the stablecoins in your HuruPay wallet.
Mhm.
Yeah, we give you the interface there. You can see all the stocks. You see, for example, Apple has been growing 4% month on month,
Okay.
which means if I put $100 here,
Okay.
I might get maybe a compounded
Okay.
rate of around.
So invest directly in like some stocks.
Yeah, you invest directly.
Okay,
We're
okay.
not involved. We just give you all the stock options there, and then you just choose the one you
ETF
want.
also, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay. That's okay.
all that will be available. Option 2, we are bringing in prediction markets.
Prediction markets, like
Yeah,
poly market.
Like Polymarket, yeah. It will be in the app. So our roadmap is now heading towards being a super app. Now you've received the payment. How can you
Use the money.
use the money? Yeah.
I see a lot of apps also doing stacking in crypto.
Yeah.
I guess you have it as well. I don't know. Maybe.
Staking is very niche in the crypto.
Yeah.
We are trying to bring features that will resonate
Yeah,
with the
more with your
everyday
clientele.
person. Yeah.
How you choose which features are the ones you should focus on your roadmap, because there is so many things you could decide to work on. Like how you choose, because there is so many like micro niche that you could focus on and then scale. How you see it, you as Neobank founders?
Yeah, follow the data. Your
Follow the
customers
data,
always
yeah.
tell you. In our
In ecom, we say the same. Follow
Yeah.
the data.
in our emails, like nowadays, yeah, you can see how your people are interacting with your app. Yeah.
Okay.
You can tell someone visited this page this number of time.
Yeah.
The other clear indicator is in the DMs, people always reach out, add this, add that. We need cards. We need to be able to maybe withdraw somewhere. So yeah, once you see like
Physical
enough
cards also.
yeah, there's enough demand that this can make us money,
Uh-huh.
then that makes business sense.
I
You
see.
bring it.
I see.
If it's not big enough, sometimes you can just do a trade-off and maybe work with a partner who can integrate so that you can offer the service. It all depends, and at the end of the day, it has to just make commercial sense.
Right now you have like how many partners? Like someone that want to make needs to actually like scale. You have few, or you have like dozens?
Yeah,
or-
now we have just above 10
Okay, above 10, yeah.
for the various services.
I see.
So,
Now there is USD, Euro, GBP, your crypto,
mhm.
and then for different services. Now you're adding stocks, I guess. It's
Yep.
Things like that, right?
Yeah, all those you just find a partner.
Yeah, according to what your customer tell you.
Yeah.
So you can also do like companies, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people they're interested like for USD collection, Euro collection, GBP collection. What companies they need to onboard and like how? Yeah, if you can tell us like ask you a few questions that someone that wants to open a bank might ask.
For HuruPay B2B,
Mhm.
we serve all types of businesses except the prohibited businesses.
Yeah, restricted countries.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And restricted countries, of course.
Yeah.
For the restricted countries, you can see them on our website. So
Yeah.
those ones we will not touch,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
no.
Yeah. So for prohibited business types, we are talking gambling,
Yeah.
sex industry.
Yeah.
We are talking betting. Prediction technically is not betting, so predictions is okay. Yeah.
For now, before
now,
they regulate it.
Let's see if regulators will come in on
before
it.
they
but
regulate it.
Uh,
But I
so-
saw some stuff with I saw some crazy stories with predictions.
Yeah,
Let's see
so
how it goes.
luxury goods, so we don't touch those. Yeah,
Mm.
so all the rest we can. But most of our customers
Mm.
are remote work agencies.
Mm.
You do imports and exports between US, Europe, and maybe Asia, Africa.
Yeah.
So you are an ideal client. Marketing agencies
Mm.
are quite big. People who do e-commerce,
Yeah.
people who do ads,
Yeah.
people who do SEO work. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you need to receive payment from your client in
Yeah.
the US or Europe or UK.
I love it.
Yeah, so those we can serve you. We give you a USD bank account, we give you a Euro bank account.
Is
We
it
also
with
give you
IBAN by
GBP.
the way? Is it IBAN?
For Euro there's IBAN
Okay.
and it's in your name.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so the caveat is the only account that's not in your name is GBP, right?
Yeah.
GBP will be under the banking partner
The
name.
banking partner.
But either way, at the end of the day, you just need to receive payment.
Those, yeah,
I
yeah.
know it might be a problem maybe if you
No, I
need to
think it's fine,
report, but as
Yeah.
long as you have the account, I think the main pain point here is receiving the payment.
Yeah,
easily.
receiving and sending
Yeah.
at a good fee. How's the
Exactly.
fee look like? Is it like fixed fees? Is it per percentage?
Yeah, so the fee for businesses is negotiable.
okay,
So
okay.
it's volume based.
Okay, volume
Yeah,
based.
So if you receive more than 20K,
Yeah.
we can work out a fee that works for you.
Everyone here receive more than 20. For sure.
Good,
My
good,
guy.
good. So it won't be for the B2C app, the fee is fixed. But
Yeah.
for B2B, we will always
Okay.
go down.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool. That's
If
cool.
you tell us you're receiving $1 million, we'll tell you, wow, that's something we can go
I see.
as low as 0.5. Yeah.
So 0.5 is it incoming or is it outgoing?
Incoming always,
Okay.
we don't charge any other fee. For
Okay.
the only fee we charge on outgoing is
Yeah.
the crypto transfer I showed you, $0.5 flat fee.
Yeah,
That covers gas fees and network fees.
yeah.
But the only other fee we ever charge is the incoming.
I see.
Once you have your funds, move
Okay.
them however you want.
Okay, so the model is like a small percentage fee on incoming.
Yeah.
Because all the banks have different stuff.
Yeah.
Some it's FX, some it's a fixed fee for every outgoing,
Yeah.
some it's incoming.
We
Everyone has-
prefer it to be that simple.
some is also monthly subscription. Have some
Wow.
bank, it's monthly subscription.
That's crazy.
Every model exists.
But the
Every model
monthly
exists.
subscription, we've tested that.
Yeah.
Very crazy one, but I don't know why they do it.
There are some banking partners, they also give you like, to onboard with them, you need to pay an opening fee. I had some crazy stories, like some bank asking me like 10K just to open the bank. So there's some
I
is
pay
just few hundred, some is thousands. Everything exists. I've seen it all.
I pay you to take my money to invest in it and make more money. That's crazy. So for HuruPay, free to set up. We just take a few KYC details.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
fill a link. You get onboarded. If you have all documents in order within
Yeah.
a day or two. If not, of course, we'll just reach out via email, tell you,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah, what's going
we need
on?
something extra. But the extra documentation is usually around contracts with clients, invoices, things to just prove nature
Yeah, of course,
business,
of course.
but it's super fast, no hassle, and you
Yeah,
get your account.
I agree. I already have the USD account. What I should do to get the Euro account?
Basically, you request.
Okay,
now
I need to
Yeah,
request.
Euro is on request. So when you go
Oh.
to the, just send an email, need Euro account.
Okay,
It will
okay.
be set up for you.
Okay,
and
okay.
it will just pop up there.
Okay, so I need to send you an email so I can add the Euro account.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
For businesses, it comes automatically.
Okay,
I'll,
yeah.
I'll show you.
Yeah,
Yeah. But
anyways,
for,
I need to
for
have
individual.
I need
it's
to have
on
the business
request,
account. I cannot use this. This is
Yeah,
for, but
exactly.
my team can use this. My team can use this.
Yeah.
I love it. It works in Madagascar, Philippines.
Works everywhere.
That's amazing. I will tell them to use this to get paid actually,
Awesome.
because I can use I can pay them USD, and then what they can do, they can withdraw in their local currency.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, the other thing you talked about around payroll processing,
Yeah.
we have a business dashboard for business accounts. Yeah, so if you have the teams spread out everywhere, we can also do batch payments for them.
Okay. I'm
So
curious
that's
to see
a feature
this, like
that's also there.
the computer interface and everything.
Yeah, exactly. So there is payroll, of course, also for businesses. There are the features that also are accessible to the individual app. They're also accessible to businesses.
Okay.
But now the additionality is around payroll processing, batch payments, and also you get account statements
Yeah.
that you can share with your accountant for
Yeah, of
reporting.
course.
Yeah,
Base minimum.
exactly.
Of course.
And of course, yeah, you
Integration.
can also create different
Integration,
accounts.
Xero, QuickBooks.
Exactly.
Yeah, you
good, I
can
love
create sub accounts as you
As I
telling
requested
me,
before, yeah?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
also do that on the business dashboard.
I need to be onboarded, guys. Onboard me, guys. I want to try this.
Awesome.
I'm very excited to try. I can choose the entity I want, right? And you told me
Any entity
Indonesia is available.
available.
Yeah.
That's crazy because there are no like solutions to support like USD Euro right now that I know. There are very, very few. I think, I don't know. I think I just know Aspire, and I think they closed the operation. And I think there is no other options. I think there are some options, but yeah, no, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I haven't seen a lot of options around.
I don't think there are some options. I know another bank, but this is I don't want to name drop them. But then I know one, and this is the bank that asked 10K to onboard. They have it, so you can open with like Indo account, but they ask 10K.
Damn.
They have an office here and in Hong Kong. Cool. Let's talk about the crazy stories about banking, about maybe some crazy stories you have from your clients, and I can share you like what's going on from our side as well, and like just continue the discussion like what we were talking before. I want to share one first to start,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
then we
please
can
start.
go from there. Few months ago, like in December, personally, so there was a bank that I wanted to have because I thought that they will solve some of my issues, right? At that time, I think I have only like one bank account active to get like euros. I have Wise that just got banned. I'm not so sure why. I think because I received the funds related to, I think it's purely hypothetical,
Yeah.
but I think it's because I received, I think someone paid and we didn't, I think it was related to like weed, I think, but I'm not sure. And I think that's why, and it's violate the rules. And now we just for that we added like a step, like what's the business of the client on the form. We check their websites just to make sure which bank account they're gonna pay.
Yeah.
Because if their website is fucked, then we don't want them to send to our main bank. So this is also tips for you guys, just to make sure that you don't receive funds that will get held. And then I was like, okay, I'm fucked. I need a solution. So I tried to onboard to that bank. So what I wanted is a solution that can help me with Euro payments, that can help me with USD payments, like everything that I need, right? Like I tried to onboard many times, and I think they rejected me like for a few times. And then when I go on their website, I see they added a new feature. And I saw many banks, they added this new feature. This new feature is onboard a company with us, and we guarantee you that we get your account open. I was like, fine, let's do this. I need an account open, so let me pay you guys so I can get an account set up with you, right? So I pay them. I pay them for onboarding a company, and then I can have an account with them, because if I onboard with them, if they're my secretary, I'm guaranteed to have an account with them, right? So that's what I did. Do you guys know how much I paid just to do the structure, to do the setup with them? I paid around 4,000 to 5,000 whatever euro US
Wow.
just for that. So I have a company now. This company I will need to pay things annually. So it's just like all of that just to get a
Just to
bank
get
account.
an account.
Just to get an account. And
That's
when
crazy.
when I got the account, I used it for a while, but they don't have local euro. So payment takes a while to come, etc., etc. And then that's I had like a quick message of the founder, and she was French though, like me, saying me, hi, if you need something, some features, we're here to help. I was like, well, I tried to use the account, and I think I used it for a few months, but I was looking for another solution, because what I knew is every transaction that I do, I will need to report it, statements, pay fee for it, and the more I have lines in my statements,
Damn.
the more the renewal fee would be high. So even though I did all this, I was still looking like, bro, like I need a solution, because if I stack up too much here, it's going to be an issue. So all of my hopes was getting this Euro account, everything. I didn't have it. So I think I used them for a while, and then I switched to another one. And that switch, bro, it's crazy.
That's crazy.
Like just this year, I think like we're in April, I already used like 4 different like Euro partners just for collect euros. Just so you guys know. And all the time, either it takes too much time to arrive, either there is a fee issue, either there is like fees that's gonna increase later because of like the solution that we use. That's fucking insane.
Euro is crazy, yeah?
Yeah, Euro is very crazy. Right now, luckily, we have another bank. We have another bank that supports it, that I'm very happy with. So, very funny. This same bank I use now, 3 years ago, everything was perfect with them. So, I used them for a year. I was happy. And then 2 years ago, they said, oh, sorry, our Euro account is now not available anymore. So, then what? They give us the ugliest account to send money to, like some kind of global account in the UK, in GBP, like not even like an IBAN or anything. That's like a global account, like with you. It's like like with the sort number and like an account in UK to receive euros. So I was like, okay, then we fucked. Then what's next? And then this same bank, I WhatsApp the guy. I'm like, hey, by the way, bro, how is it Euro collection now? Is it working again? He said, lucky you, he just came back. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm back with you guys. Like, this is how my banking life look like, guys.
Wow, that's stressful.
It's like ups and downs. It's just, this doesn't make any sense. And to give you even more frustration, like, bro, I'm literally texting Wise every month or 2 on Twitter, like, hey, guys, by the way, I think I was a very good client with you. Is there any chance you can... open the account again, please.
What do they tell you?
And they're like, yeah, we cannot. I ask them, like, I always like insist, like, is there any notice? Can I onboard again in 6 months, in 1 year? No, you cannot onboard anymore. And I feel like they always answer, like, they give you hope and then they tell you, no, it's not possible. They give you hope and they try to be nice, and then... And yeah, I'm like, it's okay. It's part of the journey. We just keep trying, keep opening accounts, and see what's going on, bro. It's some crazy journey.
Yeah, hopefully, we can solve all that for you.
I hope, bro.
Yeah.
You have some crazy story to share?
No. One that I know of is the lady we met yesterday. So she's a UK citizen, and she lives here in Indonesia, Bali. She receives client payment from UK and also from the US. And what she does is that she provides her clients with the UK bank account details. And then they are transferred to the bank account. And then from there to Monzo, from Monzo to Wise. And then from Wise to...
Permata. Yeah, to Rupiah, yeah.
And then to GoPay. She uses 5 different bank accounts. Bro. Just to use the money locally.
Yeah, bro, that's common use. Same for me. I use each bank for different use case because all the banks don't have all the features that I want. Some of the banks, they're amazing for collection, but they don't have maker approver. I don't even know how they can make so much without having a fucking maker approver feature. At the end of the day, you're always like looking for the solution. In Indonesia, I tried like all the banks. Bro, they don't have an interface. It's really complicated. It's basically you have money and you trust them. You trust like your team. Like
your money is safe. You just can't.
You don't see it. You cannot monitor it.
You can't see it.
You can see it.
Trust us, bro.
Trust us, bro. So it's very annoying. And when you log in, you really feel like the interface, like you go back to like the starting of internet. like how the interface look like. So I'm like, the easiest, like literally I prefer go to my banker
Yeah.
and tell her like, hey, you know what? Hey, show me my statements. Yeah, I prefer do it that way.
I always tell people, you are not the ideal client for your bank.
Yeah.
You know that.
But that's crazy because like even it's very hard to find like a bank that offers it all.
What do you think is their main business? Banks.
The main business is like playing with our money.
Exactly.
It's
They have to make you trying to use it or withdraw as difficult as possible.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they have to ensure that, because actually legally they're only obligated to hold how much of your funds? 10%?
Yeah.
Then they can do whatever they want with 90%.
So yeah, they
which
playing
is
they
what
playing
they do,
us
yeah.
around. They playing us
They
around.
invest in treasuries, they give out loans,
Yeah.
to make way more money.
Yeah, of course, of course.
And which is crazy. So I think it's intentional why they.
Yeah, it's intentional and it's hard to also like even if you want to improve it, you're like how can I get into the thing and improve it? It's a hard game. I've been to some events, where you can see only like financial providers and banking people, and everyone is like it's just selling you like features that you never see for a crazy fee. You want multiple IBANs? That's the fee. You want a euro collection for that country? That's the fee. You want, and there is always like crazy stuff going on. I found like a bank that I really liked. It's Chinese owned, I think. I met them at an event. They were able to give me euro accounts with my company within like super quick. But then the guy told me like, hey, now we need to make a WhatsApp group, and every transaction that you receive, you need to show us invoice, everything like agreement, proof, screenshot of the clients that send you the thing. I'm like, I appreciate you a lot, but am I becoming an accountant or am I an entrepreneur? So yes, his solution is working.
Yeah.
But the challenge between like the solution is working and the thing is just too much. So at the end of the day, it's also finding the right balance.
Yeah.
Finding the right balance between like features and the product, and then at the end of the day, if it works, like you're okay. Like some banks that I have now don't have all the features, and sometimes that's crazy. Like sometimes you have like USD details, someone pay you money, and then you just come back to the guy just because you don't know, just because whatever. Like there is no clear reasons, and then your accountant texts the bank, hey, we're supposed to receive the money from this guy. Where's the money? Oh, sorry. For some reasons, we cannot collect the money from the recipient. Like, there's always something at the end of the day, bro, like to scale, I don't know if it's possible to scale if you don't have like a big infrastructure like that can handle any case.
Yeah.
And right now, like we're offering, like people can pay us with like all the solutions possible. Before we had to. People can pay with Wise, with all those apps, it was available. And I think it's important to have like variety of a good infrastructure if agency want to scale. Otherwise, if it's US with only US clients to US bank, it's cool. But like if it gets complicated and a bit global, issues come along.
Yeah, unfortunately, long way to go. Compliance is a very compulsory space, to be honest.
So how it works now with your partner, like in terms of compliance, if there's something they will flag and say, hey, we need some compliance, and then you just forward to your clients, hey, we need to do this. How it works, compliance?
Basically, you just get an email, hey, you received this payment. Normally, if you're receiving payment from a client, they assume you had an agreement with the client, just like the Chinese guy was telling you, and you had an invoice that you issued maybe. So the idea is that you have to have a relationship with the sender.
And I guess some banking partners are more strict than others, or more powerful than others.
Exactly. Banks are still traditional.
Yes, I guess, because I see some partners, for example, if I pay money like to JPMorgan, like a Neobank, but that use JPMorgan, for example, I see that there is not that much compliance.
Yeah.
Or Citibank.
Yeah, there's not much. But then another bank.
Crazy,
yeah.
JPMorgan
are too big, So
kill you, like a banking circle. Sometimes it depends. I don't know. For example, banking circle. Sometimes a lot of compliance. Sometimes no compliance. It get me confused.
It depends.
It depends.
So let's say with your client, you're interacting with them for the first time. You will be asked for an invoice.
Yeah.
You provide maybe a contract as well that you sign with them.
Yeah.
Now they are comfortable that you and this guy know
Oh,
each other.
but-
So all following transactions will always be smooth.
These Chinese guys,
Yeah.
they were asking again.
Each transaction.
Yes.
That's crazy.
They were asking again.
That's crazy.
Even if the same guy paid again, they were asking.
No, that's crazy.
Did the agreement change for them to ask again?
It's insane. It's insane.
Who's asking for that? Their regulator in China or where?
I think it's the banking partner. In
Yeah,
Europe that
to
does
be
that.
honest,
I think so.
Europe, you know Europe and compliance, right?
Yeah.
You're from Europe, so it's part of the reason Euro accounts are very delicate. Yeah.
Very hard to get.
Yeah,
huh?
one day it's available, the next day.
It's not available.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like literally, I have an army of backup accounts just to make sure that I can
Yeah.
collect. Like even now, I just have another one that got opened,
Mhm.
and I'm just like I'm trying to find which use case I'm gonna start like building something on it and see,
Yeah.
because I always want to test. You know, if does it work? Does not work? So at least I have a backup solution if an issue
Yeah.
happens.
So yeah, for USD it will
Yeah.
98% always be smooth. Euro, the regulators there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can understand the competitors.
Because usually euro it's easy to get if you have like if it's a euro fintech. But I think the entrepreneurs that watch this, if they're smart enough, they don't have a company in Europe because they know all the
problems,
the
yeah.
consequences from it.
Exactly.
So if they have a company abroad, then they need to see how they fix that issue, of
Yeah.
collecting euros abroad. So that's usually the challenge.
Okay.
So the next big features, you said we're gonna be able to pay with cards. This I love it.
Oh yeah.
Because like if I say to myself like pay with cards, like literally right now I'm cardless, bro. Like I have what? I have my Permata and I have what? I have some, let's say, Indonesian banks. I have Revolut and that's it. Like literally I'm cardless. It's a big issue. I have I think few of them in Apple Pay. But bro, like if I go in the country and I need to pay in cash in Africa, okay, what the fuck? How I do? Like, for example, I was in Africa like the past months, right? And I lost my wallet.
Oof.
I lost my wallet. Luckily, I put a second Indo card as backup in my bag. So I'm like, if I lose my wallet, I have this card.
Yeah.
But if I don't have it, like, I'm even thinking to myself right now, like, how I actually do.
Oh, whoa.
I'm fucked. I'm like, I go to some shop. I'm like, hey, bro, can I Apple Pay you and you give me cash? Or can I send you transfer and you give me cash? It's fucked up, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think physical card is also like a big thing. It's a
Okay.
huge thing. For example, me, myself, I need it right now. I don't have like physical cards.
Okay.
I need it. So yeah, even though I have like,
We'll exploit.
I have like 10, 15 banks active, but who offers physical card, bro? Like, funny story. I have one Hong Kong bank. They give me physical card, but the CVV changes every month. So if I want to for example, do online transaction or something, every month I need to log in
Update.
and
Update
the
CVV.
CVV updates.
Yeah.
This one is it's crazy.
Cards are tricky as well.
Yeah.
Cards face a lot of, especially chargeback fraud and things like
Yeah,
that. So,
yeah.
You know, you can use it for over a year and then maybe there's someone who had access to your card and you never knew. Once you get the statement at the end of the year.
I guess there is a lot of responsibility allowing
Yeah,
cards because of
for
the
the
chargebacks
issuer,
and
yeah.
fraud and
And
stuff.
so most people prefer to just
Yeah.
make sure it's super safe for you.
I think Airwallex,
Because-
they block a lot people from opening cards because of that. Or
Yeah.
even if they allow it, they play slow. I remember I had a reserve. I remember I think I received like half of the money now. I mean in 3 or in 7 days. And the other half, bro, I think it was 30, 70 maybe in 90 days.
90 days.
Because they're like, your service, you don't need the money now.
Yep.
We'll give you the money in 30 days, in 90 days, just to make sure. I was like, bro, like, fuck. The fuck is that?
It's the consequences of bad actors, you know.
So I'm just here like watching like what's the things and sharing funny story about it online.
For agencies and small, medium businesses, we'll have invoices, virtual accounts, and so card for spending. And by basically talking to majority of people from these groups, is that with the agency you get to make so many subscriptions. Let's say, for example, you're a marketing agency. You have to spend on Meta, you have to spend on HeyRich, you have to spend on Apollo, you have to spend on LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Yes, and these are subscription tools.
Yeah, all the freelance, all the other agencies that you pay, the suppliers, crazy things. The events you attend, so many things.
So having a card in which you can segment that this card is for Meta.
Yeah.
This one is for
food
and drinks.
That's what we do. Right now we use mostly Revolut and Slash for that. Mostly. We didn't find yet another solution, but let's see. We hope for the best.
Yeah.
We hope for the best. Thank you for being here today. I hope you had a good time sharing all this.
Always a pleasure.
And
yeah, I think we appreciate the journey, and for agency owners, freelancers out there to appreciate what it takes to bring these solutions to you.
Yeah.
Sometimes it appears easy.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're there on social media demanding for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just need them
Trying
to know that we do our very best to bring this to you.
But that's very inspiring, because even like you guys running your bank, we're facing the same issues as entrepreneur, the different steps, and that's very, very inspiring to see your path and another entrepreneur's path. So that's cool. I love it. So guys, try out HuruPay. We're gonna put you the links and stuff, and feel free if you have questions related to banks processing. And collecting funds and things like that, and we look forward to help you. Okay, let's go, guys. Thank you so much. Subscribe.